everyone, I'm Amanda VC Flax, and today is my first video for Innovation Unit 3 for Pluralistic Rabbinical Seminary. Let's get started. This lesson, we learned all about I Inc. Now, as many of us work from home more than ever and are available to all our commitments around the clock, we must do our best to balance all our working parts accordingly. Today, I'll talk about Amanda Inc., my personality and archetype inspirations, and also my flow, how I can keep it all moving forward together. I have to ask, what's your personality type? I know there are a lot of ways to describe this, but according to Myers-Briggs, I'm an INTJ, introverted, intuitive, thinking, judging individual. I'm the rarest type among women. I've got strong opinions, I'm detail-oriented, and mission-driven. Why does this matter? Well, it explains a lot about my working style. I've got strong convictions, I'm fiercely loyal to a point, and I follow all the rules until I think they don't apply to me. What's an anchor? Well, an anchor thrives in structure and strategy. At least 7 U.S. presidents and many other military leaders are considered to be INTJs. I find policy comforting. I don't do well making it up as I go along. In the same vein as a scribe, I find immense irreplicable value in origin stories, and I need a mission to achieve meaning making. And I must serve a higher purpose professionally. Perhaps this is my most millennial trait. Here's what I mean. I don't mind paying an extra $10 to know I'm providing shoes to a child across the world when I buy my own. And I don't mind going out of my way to buy from a local farm, even when it's not convenient. Many of my generational cohort and I must believe that our lifestyle begets purpose, and I wholeheartedly embrace this ethos, both as a millennial and as an INTJ. As a rabbi, I see Martin Luther and the Lubavitcher Rebbe as archetypes. I'm willing to go against the grain of the larger community to achieve a goal larger than myself. Finally, as a cobbler, or in other terms, diplomat, I'm able to bring diverse groups of stakeholders together and find common ground. This is important in all groups, of course, but particularly in nonprofit and religious settings, when you've got stakeholders from all different walks of life. It's really invaluable. With my personality type, it's no surprise that many of my role models are strong women that are also INTJs. Michelle Obama, Abigail Adams, Emily Bronte, Hillary Clinton, they're all big inspirations for me. Also, artists that deeply value their creative process over producer demands are role models. Elvis Costello and Jay-Z come to mind. As much as I love structure and I'm anchored in rules, I don't like to follow rules that I don't think apply to me. It just seems inefficient and ineffectual. I got into a lot of trouble in elementary school for this. In this way, I'm like some historical INTJs of a more renegade nature. Well, we can discuss this in another episode. Do I have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? When it comes down to it, I'm an intrapreneur. I'm a worker bee, a doer, a go-getter. I can get people around the table. I know how to say the hard things, and I get things done. But when it comes to being an entrepreneur, I'm averse to the unknown. I know this. I'd rather work 80 hours a week in an office and know I have a paycheck steadily coming in than 30 hours a week on my own with the good assumption that I'd make the same. Let's talk flow. I'm not a morning person and I'm not a night owl. I'm chronically ill, and after more than a few years of pushing too hard and flaming out on a few projects, I can say I work best from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I get overstimulated and distracted, so I like to have my meetings at either the beginning or end of the day, so 8 to 10 a.m. or 3 to 5 p.m., and then leave the bulk of the middle of the day to my work. I like quiet, not a lot of noise, take away extraneous visual stimuli. I'm great at compartmentalizing my projects and usually have lots going on at once. It's 2020. Who doesn't? Let's recap. I'm an anchor, a scribe, and a cobbler. And as an INTJ, I like structure, logic, and I know how to get things done. I need to have meaning and mission to my work. Otherwise, it's not worth my time. And when it comes to flow, I like working on my own, but for the sake of collaborative projects, I just need a quiet place to make my magic happen. Not too early, not too late. That's my sweet spot. And keep the environment simple. Otherwise, I'm bouncing off the wall like a rubber band. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me for my first Unit 3 video. Bye for now.